Hello, I am David Valentin, Chief of Police for the City of Santa Ana. As part of our ongoing effort to promote transparency, the Santa Ana Police Department has produced this critical incident community briefing video to provide you general information known to date regarding a critical incident that involved our officers. Typically, these briefings focus on incidents where our officers used force while carrying out their official duties. It is my clear expectation that all members of the Santa Ana Police Department recognize and respect the value of all human life and dignity without prejudice to anyone. As such, our training platform places a strong emphasis on de-escalation tactics whenever possible. The intent of this video is not to draw conclusions, but rather to provide insight into the event as it evolved with known information. My training division will now provide you a brief overview of the incident, understanding that our focus is to conduct complete, thorough, and objective investigations into these incidents. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Matt Sorensen, Training Division Commander for the Santa Ana Police Department. What you're about to view is a critical incident community video briefing. Whenever we have a critical incident, we want to share as much information as possible as soon as the investigation allows. The intent of these briefings is to provide the public with open and transparent communication regarding officer-involved critical incidents. These briefings are based on the facts as we know them at the time of the video briefing. They contain information obtained from numerous sources, including, but not limited to, dispatch audio, video evidence, and witness or victim statements. The Santa Ana Police Department takes the use of force by its officers very seriously and conducts thorough investigations into these incidents, oftentimes in conjunction with other investigative agencies. These investigations typically require interviews with numerous witnesses, the review of video and audio evidence, and the analysis of extensive amounts of forensic evidence. As a result, these investigations can take up to a year to complete. At this point in the investigation, no conclusions have been drawn with regard to whether our officers acted in a manner consistent with our policies and/or the law. Please be advised, critical incidents are often high stress and emotional for those involved. As a result of this stress and emotion, audio and video recordings may contain strong language and digital images may be graphic. Warning: some viewers may find these videos disturbing and they are not suitable for children.
Hello, I'm Sergeant Gary Cuso of the Santa Ana Police Department Training Division. I'm going to give you a brief overview of an incident that happened on Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. At approximately 8:50 a.m., officers were dispatched to Calvary Chapel Warehouse regarding a male attempting to burglarize a vehicle and, when confronted, brandished a gun at witnesses. You will now see body-worn camera footage of responding officers speaking with the witnesses.
More grounds, guys.
Did you call?
Yeah.
So he pointed the gun at you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So walk us through what happened.
So I'm right here, fixing this right here, and then I see some feet underneath the truck over here. Okay. And then I come this way with the car, right where my boss is at. I approach him like this far, and he says, goes like this. Get away from me. Get away from me, and he started saying some gang names.
So he
went like this.
He showed his gun.
Yeah.
Was it like that?
No, he went like this.
Okay. So
he put it back,
he
that's when I stepped
didn't
back.
point it at you. He displayed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he said some what?
He said some gang or something like that.
Do you remember what it was?
No.
Did he say like?
I just said, great, just go ahead and leave. Leave.
He was trying to get in the gray car right here. Now, did he? Do you remember his description at all? His physical description?
Yeah, he's about like 5'8".
5'8".
Hispanic, dark Hispanic, tattoos on his face.
Tattoos on his face.
Yeah, I couldn't see because they were really, homemade tattoos.
Shaved head?
Shaved head, blue sweater, black faded like denim jeans.
Black faded denim jeans.
Yeah.
He was carrying a bundle. Did he have shoes on, or was he barefoot?
Yeah, he had shoes on like old, beat up shoes. He's got to be homeless.
Did he have a backpack or anything?
No, he had a bundle of stuff.
Black faded denim.
This.
Denim jeans, yeah.
Okay. Was it in his waistband, or was it?
No, it was tucked
in the bundle.
Tucked in a bundle of stuff.
And he went.
This is what happened. That's when I pulled up, and he He works for me. He was like, no, because I was coming up on him like this because I was going to try to head him off. He said, tell him about the gun. So I pulled back to about here, and then he was like looking over the corner, turn that corner of our block wall right here. And he's looking over it and he's like, come on, man, come on, come on. He's doing that, come on, S.A. Huh? No video. No video? No.
A police helicopter responded to the area and located a male matching the suspect's description. From the air, the closest unit was then directed to an industrial area between two buildings where the suspect was seen walking. A responding officer arrived at the location and observed the suspect holding a silver object that appeared to be a firearm. At this time, an officer-involved shooting occurred. Here is surveillance footage from a nearby building showing the object the suspect was carrying. Later, it was determined that the object the suspect was carrying was a spray gun. Immediately following the officer-involved shooting, assisting officers arrived, took the suspect into custody, immediately provided medical aid, and requested Orange County fire paramedics. While providing medical aid, assisting officers determined the suspect, 27-year-old Eduardo Herrera Jr., sustained a gunshot wound to a lower extremity. Herrera was booked into jail for making criminal threats and brandishing an imitation firearm. Herrera has previous arrests for vehicle tampering, arson, and numerous other violations.
It is our desire to be transparent during these investigations by sharing information with the public about critical incidents. For the next several months, 3 concurrent and independent investigations will be conducted. The Orange County District Attorney's Office will continue to investigate any possible criminal conduct by the officers involved. The Santa Ana Police Department Internal Affairs Division will conduct an administrative investigation into whether the officers followed department policies and procedures. The Santa Ana Police Department Crimes Against Persons Division will investigate alleged criminal conduct by the subject involved. These investigative units will continue interviewing any new witnesses that may come forward and complete forensic tests. Upon the conclusion of these investigations, the Orange County District Attorney's Office will determine what, if any, charges should be filed against the officer and/or the subject involved. Thank you for taking the time to view this critical incident community briefing.